Hi, my name is Shaha and I'm from the product team. In this tutorial, we will review the case stages feature and see how we can measure ROI using them. First, let's see how to configure case stages. Navigate to Settings, Case Data, Case Stages. You can see that there are already predefined stages which can be further modified or changed according to your Security Operations Center needs. In this example, we will see the simplified best practices of measuring MTTA, mean time to acknowledge, MTTT, mean time to triage, and MTTR, mean time to respond. We would also see how we can measure other teams' responsiveness, for example, IT. I've added all the stages we need for this example. Assigned, pending IT team responded, and close. You can add additional stages by clicking on the Add Stages plus sign on the right. The default stage for cases will be the triage, as this is the number one stage in the order list. If you want a different stage to be the first, you can change the order or delete the triage stage and create the stage you want as your first. If you don't have automation yet, you can use the stages manually. Let's review a playbook that contains stages. Navigate to the Playbook screen. I created a basic playbook and I called it Stages Example. I've added a triage block with all the necessary enrichments. The first stage after triage is assessment. The condition action is a decision on how to proceed based on our initial triage results. In this case, I defined two options. The alert is false positive or suspicious. So either we close the case or assigning it to Tier 2 for more details. In both cases, we will add stages. Let's assume the Tier 2 need to get some answers from IT in order to resolve this alert. To measure this, we will add the pending IT stage prior to the Create a Ticket for IT action. Once we will get the reply from IT, the stage will be changed again to IT team responded. You will now be able to measure ROI through automation using this playbook. Let's go to the cases screen to see how we can use stages manually. If you have cases that you haven't created playbook for them yet, you can investigate them using manual actions. If you need to change the stage during the investigation, click on the Action menu, Stage, and choose the stage you want. Now let's go to Dashboards. I've created a new ROI dashboard. Let's take the mean time to acknowledge widget, for example. I defined that I will measure acknowledgement from the moment the case has been assigned, meaning it is no longer pending in the case queue. We are measuring the transition time between stage triage, the default stage, and stage assigned. For mean time to triage, we will measure the time between stage triage and stage assessment. To measure IT responsiveness, I will use the additional stages I created. This will measure how long it takes IT from the moment I submitted a ticket until we got the response back. Great! Now you can create your own stages based on your organizational processes and monitor them live on a daily or a weekly basis. This will help you get an understanding on what needs to be improved in your SOC, your external communication and support from other teams, and by improving those processes, you will save a lot of time and money for your organization.